Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you to all community members and holders. It's been a great 5 months, and I think we've got more to come for sure, and our time to shine's coming soon. But let's look at the chart here, down about 12% over the last 24 hours. It was primarily due to someone here clipping for 1% here about 14 hours ago, and so that's going to happen from time to time. And we're good though. There's no major reason for this that I can see. So we'll be back and still super bullish. There's just one person selling their 1% bag, which to me is a little bit silly at such a low price. But everyone can do what they want, and that's totally fine. But looking back at the news here, let's take a look and see what's going on. First thing here is that Apple Pay is now goes big on Bitcoin and crypto, and Trust Wallet now supports Apple Pay in 45 countries. This is massive, and I agree this is more onboarding for the normies. And we all know, if you've been around crypto for a while, that on-ramp and off-ramp is always an issue. And so this definitely helps with the on-ramp. And that's one big thing that's needed for retail and new investors to get in and be able to invest. So this is huge, big news here. Also, the number of addresses holding 1,000 plus Bitcoin just surged. Strong accumulation from whales and institutions. They know it's coming. So I think, as I've mentioned many times, I'm extremely bullish on crypto, Bitcoin, and our meme coins in general, just because of all the things that are going on with regulations and the Trump family and all that. So I think this is just more news that just kind of solidifies my bullish feelings. Also, kind of on that note, Carl Menger here says breaking Fed quietly injected 125 billion into the U.S. banking system, making it the largest short-term liquidity move since the 2020 COVID-19 crisis. Pump it, bro. So this is big. The more money that's there flowing around, the more the markets pump, including crypto. So this is definitely bullish news. I just want to mention I posted a video, kind of an animated part 2 of this little series, and it's a nice video. There's part 1 linked as well. If you haven't liked and responded to that, please do. But this is an interesting one because at the end, there's a scene, and the long-term community members will recognize something there. So let me know if you see it. It's at the end of the video. But thanks for your support there. Mara Nalfal says here, President Trump, the U.S. may completely cut income tax due to tariff revenue. And he's hinted at this before when he was running for office. He did mention and floated the possibility of using the tariff revenue to completely eliminate the income tax, which would be huge for everyone in the US. Obviously, tons of money would flow into investments, and this would be incredibly bullish for the markets and crypto and our meme coins as well when everything trickles down. So, big news. I mean, even if there were cuts and not completely cutting it, this would be big for the economy, and I think Trump knows it. So, huge news if that ends up happening. No, I like this post here. Crypto simple, buy when there's fear, sell when it's trending, repeat until you're rich. Very well said, super simple, and it's it's easier said than done. Obviously, it's hard to buy when there's fear. And if you look at the monkey chart here, you know, it's looking like it's flat, nothing's going to happen. This is the time to buy, right? And think about it here. Remember this small pump back here, people are buying here and it pumps. I think we're going to see more of that. And now's the time to buy when it's trickling down, trading sideways. And so I thought this was a good post here. This is not when you sell. This is when you buy, and then sell when it's trending, and then you're going to be good to go. Andy Lee in here. had a good post here, and this is one of the reasons why I love Monkey so much in terms of the potential to run to the multi-millions and billions. Is Andy Lee in here says, if you need 10 minutes to explain about a meme, your meme sucks. And, obviously there's more complex memes that end up doing okay, but to me, the best memes are the simplest memes. You have things like Doge, Pepe, and then Monkey. It's the same thing. It's a cute monkey. Everyone likes monkeys. Monkeys do funny things. Bid the monkey, buy the monkey, hold the monkey. People love the monkey. So to me, that's it. You don't need to explain it. There's no complicated, insight that you need in order to understand it. So good post here. And Andy Lean also had a post here. You will win if you choose the right community. And so I like that. I think with Monkey, we have the right community. We have the simplicity of the meme, and we're in great shape here. The market cap's low. I mean, I can't get enough. I keep on buying every day, as you guys know, and I'm going to keep on loading up just because I know where we're running and the community is not giving up here. Cointelegraph here had a post, a whale alert, an 18x Bitcoin long worth 56.7 million has been opened after 18 months on the sidelines, currently up 4.39 million. So this is typically good when these big positions open and they're long. They're not always right, but someone who's been on the sidelines for 18 months all of a sudden sees enough opportunity to open up a long, that's usually something bullish, or at least there's a good chance that it's bullish. Lil Toro here had a good post. You think success happens overnight? It's a long road, fam. And I would agree with this. And, I was thinking about the monkey community. We're not the biggest community, but we can work harder than everybody. We can put out more content. We can push harder. And I think that that's an important thing. It's not an easy and quick road with a project like Monkey. We put in a lot of work already, and that's great, but we can keep on pushing, working hard, doing the best we can, supporting each other, supporting the community. I think we're in good shape with everything, the structure that's been laid. But this is a good reminder from Lil Toro that it is a long road, that it's not going to happen overnight. Coinvo says, quote from Donald Trump, by year end, the US economy will see a $20 trillion injection. No one has ever done that before. And that's a quote from Trump. He says by year end. So I mean it's already end of November. So then the next month or so, there's going to be an injection of 20 trillion, which is huge. So extremely bullish, obviously, for the economy and for crypto in general. That's why I don't know why there's still some bears out there. Now, we could pull back still, right? And that's definitely a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to go up forever and ever, but eventually it's going to go up. And that just seems obvious based on all this news coming out of the US. Dralio here had a good post here. Stop waiting for confidence, build it. Say no to people who drain you, say yes to things that move you forward. Clean up your space, tighten your habits, raise your standards, your bags grow and you grow. I think that's a good point here with crypto and any investments or work in general. We can put in a little and probably get by, but you can always work harder. You can be more disciplined. You can post more. You can interact more and kind of have a disciplined approach. And that's going to help you overall, not just in life, but also with your investments and with Monkey specifically. So, like I said earlier, we don't have to have the biggest community, but we can work harder than everyone else. We can take the time and be real consistent with what we're doing. And I'm gonna try to work harder and be more consistent and do all these things and just really try to push this forward. I'm committed to the community, love the community. I want to see every single one of the community members succeed. I want to see millionaires made from this project. So I'm going to keep on pushing. But I like this post because it's not just about crypto. It's not just about Monkey, right? It's just about bettering our lives, getting these good habits in, and I think it's just gonna help our lives all around, not just with investments. But we'll start with Monkey, right? Don here says most traders lose because they rush, slow down. I agree with that. I think even we saw someone selling 1% here. That they might have a better place to put it. They might think they know what they're doing. They might make a great move. I'm not sure, but I will tell you with Monkey, we're slow cooking it. I think everything's falling into place, and we're just waiting for that market cap to follow. And I think once we start getting some movement, others are going to come in, and I think we've got a great chance to run this thing up. And so, like Don says here, don't rush, don't trade in a hurry, slow down, bid the good projects, the strong memes like Monkey, and hold on to them. If you're going to trade, use other money for trading. Don't be monkey line when we start running, because like I said, it's going to come quickly. And we already kind of knew this based on the prediction market odds, but JP Morgan now is forecasting a 25 basis point Fed rate cut in December, which would be huge for the economy. And there'd be more money flowing around, obviously, and it's great for investment. So this is good news. And I think we saw the prediction markets have it at 80+% chance of a cut in December, which would be definitely welcome. Ethan had a good post here. He says, you know what you need to do. You've always known, but you always delay it. Lock in, stop procrastinating. Generational wealth awaits you. And this kind of goes back to that other post where, we can be more disciplined, more focused, and really lock in and push this project. And I think we'll reach our goals. Taz here on the same note, kind of a theme here. Use your 9 to 5 to fund your 5 to 9. So he's talking about use your regular job to fund your crypto stuff after. And then he says, do that to get out of your 9 to 5. So if you're wisely using the money you earn during your 9 to 5 to pay your bills, and then you're using any extra to invest, and then you work your bags from 5 to 9, you're going to be in good shape. And that's the way we can hopefully get out of our 9 to 5 and get that generational wealth by really pushing hard and believing in something like the Monkey Project. Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates. Again, thankful for everybody in the community, and keep up the good work shilling out there. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, don't forget to, if you don't mind, follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to grow that account and get more eyeballs on the project through that option, because there's different folks there and a different audience. And so keep on following and pushing there. And also don't forget to follow the main Monkey account here on X, monkey soul underscore. And thanks everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.